you've been experiencing a time where you just can't find the right words for your son? Maybe he seems more standoffish as of late. Can't quite get him to come out of that room, always wearing a hoodie when the weather doesn't even require a hoodie. Maybe every time you ask him to do something, there's back talk, there's a slow movement, you guys just aren't on the same page. But what about this one? You even feel like there's a disconnect in the communication. You have a lot to say. You ask him, you create opportunities for you guys to talk and really catch up and connect because things are a little bit different now. And nothing seems to click or make sense. You just can't break through that, young man, right? But I got your back, parent. I got your back, educator. I got your back, mentor and coach. I'm going to help you because I know exactly what's going on. I'm going to help you diagnose it. I'm going to show you exactly how to fix what you're experiencing. All right. It's a little different. It's a little unorthodox, but it works. I promise you guys. Give it a try. And I guarantee it will work. One of the things I started doing with my mentees was this. Whenever I would have that young man that I just couldn't get through, I just couldn't find a way in. Like, I know he had a lot to say, or when I would try to talk to him, speak with him, there would always be this one word answer: yes, I'm good, I'm okay, thank you. Like basic, generic, beyond generic, right? But I know I was capable of so much more. I know I could really help this young man, but I needed him to allow me to help him. So one of the things I started doing, and I made incredible breakthroughs with, and I'm going to share with you guys today, was this. I started creating what I like to call creating a space for the space. I'm going to say it again. I call it creating the space for the space. Think about this, guys. You ever notice we have the best, most amazing, transparent, phenomenal conversations when we either going on road trips or when we at a restaurant? So I said, all right, I know what I'm going to do. So for this particular young man, I said, hey Mike, I see you over here in the corner. You're kind of standoffish. You're always by yourself, and I don't never really see you interacting with the other kids. How about me and you started hanging out every week, man, just to catch up, just to make sure you're good, and we can go to your favorite restaurant. Wherever you want to go, that's where we're going. How about it, Mike? And of course he says yes, because you know we all love to eat. We all foodies inside. So Mike decided Zaxby's is going to be our restaurant. It's going to be our space for the space. So every Thursday at 7 o'clock, me and Mike would hang out and we would go to Zaxby's. Watch this, guys. 1 week goes by, go to Zaxby's, have amazing lunch. We kind of have a decent conversation, but it's not what I expect. But I don't give up. I'm persistent, right? Watch this, guys. Remember, you always have the best conversations when you're on road trips and when you go to restaurants, because those environments cultivate deep, stimulating conversation, or just a place to unpack, right? When you're dealing with different things. And so the second we go by, we're back at Zaxby's again on Thursdays. Now Mike is smiling more. He's more engaging. Mind you guys, I haven't said anything. I haven't tried to pry the conversation out of him. I haven't tried to force anything. I just simply created a space for the space, right? And Mike now, he's a beautiful butterfly. He's starting to really open up. He's starting to really show his true personality. I'm like, man, this guy's really talkative, right? I never would have thought the guy that was standoffish and quiet, now he's overly communicating. Now he's talking about the football game, and this year he's thinking about trying it out for the baseball team, right? Which is amazing, because I can't believe I'm getting all this information. Third week goes by, fourth week goes by, fifth week goes by. Now we're cooking with grease, y'all. Now we on fire. Now we having tremendous breakthroughs. Watch this. Mike says to me before we even get into Mr. Washington, today I want to be a little bit different. I want to talk to you about something. He's telling me now, right? I don't have to ask him. I've created the space for the space. We're in the restaurant. I got my fry, I got my seasoned fries, I got my chicken tenders, and I love Zax sauce. I got my Zax sauce. Mike said, Mr. Washington, I got to talk to you about something, but don't judge me. I said, sure, Mike, I'm not going to judge you. What's up? He said, Mr. Washington, I really wanted to talk to you about some things that's been going on in my family, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to handle it, and I just kind of keeping things in, but I feel like I can talk to you now, and I feel like I can trust you. I said, sure, Mike, go ahead. So because of Mike and because of our agreement, now I understand that I won't tell all the details of the story, but let's just say Mike was living in an abusive home, and because it wasn't his father, and because his mother and his sisters was involved, he wanted to do something but didn't know what to do. Like, right, he didn't want to have his family be broken apart and go to foster care, and he didn't want to see his mother go through certain things that he had been seeing for a long time. And he didn't want to get other people involved because then he thought that he might be either go to jail for something he thought about doing or was preparing to do in his room. I won't give a lot of details, but I know you guys can read between the lines. But my point with even bringing the story over to let you know, guys, sometimes that young man, your son, your mentor, that particular student that keep getting in trouble that you can't connect with, create a space for that space. And Mike taught me a very valuable lesson, even as a mentor and youth leadership architect, was this. Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone and don't force the conversation, but allow the conversation. Mike also showed me that a lot of times we have to earn their trust. We have to earn that conversation by showing that we care, right? And not just coaching and teaching and preaching all the time, but just allowing ourselves to just meet at a certain place and time and give them an opportunity to kind of initiate and open up, right? Because again, in road trips and in restaurants, we always have incredible, detailed, revealing conversations, right? Think about it, guys. It's something about doing road trips, and it's always something about being in restaurants that's just so inviting and so real, and it opens us up to even more. So guys, I encourage you, whether that's your son, whether that's a mentor, whether that's a student, or an athlete that you're working with, you can't quite connect. Start creating a space for that space. Give that young man an opportunity to come to you and open up and share some of the things that's been going on. Because I guarantee you, it will happen if you're patient, if you're persistent, if you care enough, right? We say we do, but our actions will tell us exactly how we feel and what we value. If we care enough, those opportunities will naturally reveal itself, and we'll finally be able to help them like we desire to, and we'll give them the solution, right, that they need versus going to social media and they're getting the wrong information. And so this is a lesson that Mike taught me. This is a lesson that I want to empower parents as well as educators and coaches with, and we can use to our advantage to allow them to help us help them, right? Because sometimes our children, our youth, they're going through several different situations in a very fast-paced, AI, internet-driven world where they're getting a lot of information from the wrong sources. So we want them to get all that information from us, right? The people that love them, care about them, that value them, and want to help them and guide them on this path. But we can't do that if we keep thinking that we can just force this. It has to be an allowance that's there, right? It has to be an allowance. And so guys, create the space for the space, give them that opportunity, and you guys create something for y'all. And I guarantee you, those answers will be revealed. Those deep internal emotions and things that they've been dealing with for the longest time, it will come up and it will come out. And guess what? We are the one authorized to help them unpack that, to show them the path to resolve it, and just to help them to go through it, right? Because life is happening to all of us at the same time, right? But it's our job to show them and guide them how to do it the right way, so that they don't make the same mistakes that we did, so that they don't have to suffer in silence, and so that they don't have to secretly medicate themselves with the vape pens and the marijuanas and the alcohol and all the other substance things that we know our youth are dealing with right now, as well as even some adults are still dealing with, because we've never fully learned how to unpack certain things or had the right conversation with the right people for the right answers, right? And so guys, I love you to life. I will see you on the next one. Create that space for the space. I am Sergeant Watson. You've just been crowned. And I know you got this. Guys, I believe in you. I trust you. And I'm here for you. So download, go on today. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Go to Kingmaker Solution and download the blueprint so that you can get guidance and a strategy, a proven strategy to help our young men to get to where they really want to be, so that we can really help them to go faster, further, and make even better decisions and live better quality lives. I'll see you on the next one, guys. I'll talk to you soon.